So I'm telling back that Top is planning on helping me out.
Baby, help you do what? All I can do is pray for you. Matter of fact, bow your head. Amen.
I don't know if y'all been listening, but when somebody fucks me over, I don't want to be around their ass because I'm liable to fuck up the whole party. Hey Temps, it's me, the Temperance. Welcome back to my channel. I don't really think that I will be coming to y'all having this conversation. Yes, I did. But it's a part of my healing journey. What they don't tell you about your healing journey is that you're going to do a lot of crying, revisiting the past. You're going to feel a lot of hurt, disappointment. Things that you were once blind to, you are now aware. All of that. And what I'm here today to tell y'all is that I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of crying. I'm over it. And I know when I talk to people sometimes, they say stupid shit like, who hurt you? What nigga hurt you? And da, da, da. And it's like, ain't no nigga hurt me. Like, I cry over niggas sometimes, but it be like, every time I cry over them, it simply be because my period on. Which is why I try to wait till I told this story. I try to wait till my period went off, because every time I told it last week, I kept crying. Go get y'all wine. Go get the dope. All right, y'all. Long story short, this is not a short story. And I do plan on breaking it up, y'all. I don't really plan on giving them to y'all back to back. I might really give it to y'all like every couple of weeks or every other month or something like that. I don't really want to keep feeling this feeling like over and over and over again. And I really don't have that much time today to sit here and tell y'all the whole story in one sitting. Y'all know that I'm not really like a family oriented type of person. Like, and I think that has something to do with why I don't really want kids, but I started thinking about like, it's just me. So like, I love my godmother and her family. But see, what I don't like about my family is that I have heard in the streets, like, you know, I ran away from home, or I turned my back on them, or I just don't care about them no more, and da da da. I don't know. I mean, every time I tell people I'm an Aries, they start acting a damn fool. But that's why I don't believe in the horoscope shit, because I feel like anybody, if someone does you wrong, you should hold on to that grudge. Not to the point where it blocks you from your success and, you know, from being a good person. Which I feel like now is the situation is starting to fuck up my success and for me being a good person, because I hadn't turned my camera on in 3 weeks. And I don't like that. Now, I don't want to get on my camera and sound angry or nothing like that, because yeah, I'm hurt and I'm a little angry and this and that. But y'all, I'm able to be around them, but only for a short amount of time. Like, all right, I'm ready to go. I'm not finna sit here. I don't want to talk to you for that long, because then you're going to start saying some stupid shit. Like, it goes on and on and on, y'all. Like I said, it's a long story. It's not a short story. But I want to just tell y'all about what has happened to me recently, okay? All right, so my brother has broke my heart. So I grew up the only child because my mama only had one child. But my dad had already had 3 other kids or whatever. I don't really talk about this often, and that's what I'm saying. My family got me feeling sometimes like maybe my mom and daddy should have had better birth control. Like maybe they should have got an abortion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever want to unalive myself, because I love my life. I love who I am, what I stand for, everything that I stand for. You know what I'm saying? But the way they be having me feeling sometimes, it really just made me feel like, damn, I can't count on you for shit. God got something greater for me, y'all. But anyway, yes, this story revolves around my car or whatever, but this situation is taking me back to when my mama and my dad and them first died. All right, so let's talk about that right quick. And like I said, I'm not finna get into too much details on that, whatever, because y'all got other stories coming on that. But yeah, so I lost my dad at the age of 13, 14 or something like that. And I lost my mom when I was about 19, 20. So very young, you know what I'm saying? But the issue with my mom and dad was, you know, my dad was a very much older guy. And my mom was very young. I don't know if their age really play a part for real in this video, but y'all just stay tuned, because they do play a part in the future videos or whatever. So understanding why my family had a whole vendetta, you know, against my mama or whatever was kind of understandable, but y'all got to point the finger at my daddy too, because his old ass shouldn't be fucking with her young ass. That's why I had to leave my sugar daddy alone, y'all, because you ain't finna have me repeating history. Okay, no, for real, y'all, no. But for real though. But yeah, I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. The baby is here. Like, it takes a village to raise a child or whatever. So all while my daddy was alive, and when I knew my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew everybody in the family. I used to hang around them all the time. They was always there for me. I spent the night at my uncle and auntie in them house. They used to feed me and shit. I was there. You know what I'm saying? But, before I go any further, y'all, I want to say this. I feel like a lot of my friends, we really do bond off the strength of death. Like, they know I've dealt with it before. So I feel like when they lose their parents or whatever, they gravitate towards me and they try to figure out, like, what keeps you so happy? What keeps you so focused and this and that? Y'all have family and just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, lean on your family, depend on them for as long as you can, because this is kind of like what my story is about. So I always tell people, like, when people die in your family, that's when you start seeing who is money hungry. People start showing their ass. You start to really see who the snakes and stuff in the family. Like, people do a whole bunch of shady, sneaky ass shit when people die. And see, I was so young when I lost both of my parents or whatever. Both sides of my family fucked me up twice. So my dad has 3 other kids. So he has 2 boys and a girl. So my oldest brother, who stays out here in Georgia, I got a brother and a sister that stays out there in California or whatever. Now, when I was growing up, like from a baby up until 13 or whatever, I knew them. Like, not knew them because they was already grown. Like, they was out having kids, doing what they wanted to do. They was living their lives and stuff. So I didn't really grow up with them. Like, I just knew of them because he was always talking about them and stuff like that. As I recall, when I first time meeting them or whatever, I was very, very young, so I don't remember much about them or whatever. But I just knew that my sister, I wanted to be just like her. Like, she was a free spirit and nothing ever held her back from anything. Like, I just wanted to be just like her. So y'all, the brother that's in California or whatever, I don't really recall meeting him much when I was younger, because the pictures that I have with him, I was a baby, like a baby. Well, he was away for a minute, but when he came back, it was like I was already off in college or whatever. And so, I don't really know how our relationship started, but around this time, my mama had already died. Up in between the moments between my dad passing and then my mom's passing or whatever, I had full detachment away from my family or whatever, because so much shit was going on during that time, y'all. I had went off to college, and after my mama had died or whatever, my brother from California, he ended up coming down, and he ended up driving to Montgomery to come see me at school. So I'm like, oh wow, I have a brother like that actually cares about me. Like, he didn't came this far to see me or whatever. Now, mind y'all, I don't want to give y'all, like I said, I keep getting off topic because a part of me want to tell y'all what really happened while I was in college and high school and all that other stuff. But like I said, it's coming in another story. I'm like, oh wow, I really do have a brother who cares about me and stuff like that, because at that point, my family was not looking out for me at all. Now, when my mama first died, yes, they threw me a beneficiary program or whatever it was, or whatever, to help raise some money. But y'all, after that, it was so much like, what you gonna do here? What you gonna do there? Let me get this, let me get that. Da, da, da. It's just like people start showing their ass, like, you ain't got no use for it. You ain't got no use for it. And it's just like, bitch, you don't even know what type of life I plan on giving myself. Like, they didn't even give me an option. Like, for real, y'all. Like, I got an auntie who made me burn up my mama clothes. Like, this shit gets very intense. Moving on. So my brother came to visit me in Montgomery or whatever. That's when we really became close. So in those moments, like, we stayed in contact or whatever. Now, me and my sister, we have like a hey sis, love you sis type of relationship. So when I met my brother, and he would just let me know, like, he loved me. He cared about me and stuff. Like, let me know if you need anything type shit. I'm like, okay, blah, blah. I was staying on campus and stuff around then, y'all. But, once I got an apartment, moving off campus, that's when you really learn how to be an adult. But sometimes we all fall short and we need a little help here and there. Let's just move forward for real, y'all. So this story really revolves around my car, because we fast forward and all this stuff. When the accident first happened, y'all, I had already planned on talking to my brother that day, because we text each other all the time. So before we even get on the phone, we always text each other and be like, you busy later? I'm finna call you. And then actually I told him about the car before I even told him about everything else. And we sat on the phone. Now, y'all, like I said, I have a relationship with the brother that's in California. The sister will be the next relationship I have with, but not so much. I'm not sitting on the phone with her for 2 and 3 hours. Like, our relationship isn't there. But when we see each other and stuff, we do try to catch up with each other. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out, like, you know, we bond. The oldest one that stays in Georgia, not so much. You know? So, Bet down the road. Bet and Top. So Top is the brother in California and Bet is the brother down the road. And Bet hit me up one day talking about he go to this bar that's like over here by my house or whatever, like for pool night and da 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 da. And I think one night he tried to call me for pool night, but I had to work, so I was just like, I'm not coming out. Like, Top has helped me out a couple of times, y'all. Top is the brother that I can depend on if I ever need anything, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, people like to show their ass when people die in your family, but people love to hit you with it. If you need anything, call me. If you need anything, call me. But see, when you need something, people want you to call them so they can talk about you. And I know that I don't call just anybody for anything. But see, people who are messy that can't help you out, they love to go around the town and tell everybody like, oh, well, you knew Keisha needed help with this. You know I had to give her $200 for this and da da da. Top and my sister, they got the same mama. I told y'all they were married. They was married to my daddy. They got the same mama or whatever. So he tells me last year, because Top and my sister, they came down last year for the 4th of July. And they was here for like a whole month and everything. And like, we had a good time. Like, it was nice. It really felt like I actually felt like their little sister. Like, we was going out to places. They was inviting me to their little spots and stuff. And so we had all went out to breakfast one day. We had invited Bet and everything. And so I recall this with the breakfast that we was sitting there talking. They was just talking about like all the uncles and aunties that they know, because I don't know all these people for real. I just know the ones that was close to me. And the ones that was close to me, like my dad's sisters and brothers, I was more close to their, like, I was more so close to the in-laws. Like, so I don't think I'm a bad person. I really don't. But if you fuck me over, I am the to hold a grudge. And if you think that you just gonna let time pass by, and then I don't even want your apology for real, because sometimes them apologies be too late. And I can't fuck with a bitch that don't know when they in the wrong. Yeah, they sent up telling me something like how I ran away from home, like I don't go home and see my auntie and da 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 da. But anyway, let's move forward about this car. So I tell my brother on the phone, like, man, I just had an accident, like I need help with my car, like da da da. So he like, oh shit, sis, I got you. That ain't exactly how he said it, but he knew he had me. Like, that's the confidence that he gave me, that he had me, you know what I'm saying? I showed the car to my homeboy, which y'all heard about in the last video or whatever. I showed him the car and he was just like, you know, it's gonna be about 3-4 bands or whatever. And then all I was thinking is, I have a brother who has his own trucking business. And then I got another brother. And I'm not one of those people who always look to people, see them spending their money, so I'm finna ask them for some money. No, I'm your baby sister and I'm in a situation right now and I need help. Even if it was $500, I just needed help. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they stay down the road. I call back because I had already talked to Top or whatever. Top telling me, like, you know, give him a couple of weeks. Like, I already got you, baby sis, da da da. So I'm like, all right, bet, Top, holler at you in a couple of weeks. But let me call back too, because I don't want to put all of this on Top. So I'm telling back that Top is planning on helping me out, which is I'm hoping it's going to encourage back to fucking help me out too, y'all. But it didn't. Even if both of y'all could have gave me $500, I could have still found the other band from someone else. Like, I go to work, y'all. I go to work. Let's not forget that part. So, I'm calling back and I'm like, back, bro, you wouldn't even believe what happened. Like, he like, what going on? So I'm telling back, like, yeah, I just had an accident in my car. Like, I need a couple of bands to get it fixed, da 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 da. But in the meantime, between time, can you tell me somebody that, you know, like a mechanic or somebody that work on your car? And da, da, da. So he was just like, oh yeah, I got the dude. So then he started telling me about a guy named Fred. So he like, yeah, Fred, he used to work with Fred. So I'm like, I don't know Fred. Now, mind y'all, the dude that I actually bought my car from, he's my cousin. His name is Fred. But while I'm on the phone with while I'm on the phone with my brother, he keeps saying, your cousin Fred, your cousin Fred. I just found this out literally about 3-4 weeks ago. They got a cousin Fred out here in Georgia. Not saying I ain't never met Fred before, but I haven't talked to my cousins in years. So yeah, he was saying something about cousin Fred, cousin Fred, cousin Fred. So I'm like, bro, I don't know cousin Fred. So whatever, like, can you just tell me the dude number? So yeah, I'm on the phone with the mechanic and You know, the mechanic name is Mario, I don't know, but he's Mexican. He was speaking that Spanish shit on the phone, y'all. So he was speaking a little English, but it was speaking Spanish at the same time. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I don't know no more than like uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. So I'm sitting on the phone like, hello, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, hello, hola, hola. And so I'm like, bruh, I know that man ain't send me no damn Mexican number. So I'm sitting on the phone like, hey, you know, this is wrong with my car. You know, I need this fixed and da-da-da. So he like, bring the car to me and da-da-da. So I'm like, I need the address. So he hang the phone up. He ain't fucking sending the address, y'all. And I text him. I'm like, the address, please. So he ain't text me back, y'all. So I call my brother like, can you call him and ask him to tell me the address and da-da-da. So then we still talking about back, y'all. This ain't gonna do with Top right now. Stay on back. I called back like, can you call the mechanic or whatever and, you know, get him to, you know,
help me, nigga, help me.
So he called dude. I guess he called him, I don't know. But anyway, so the dude ended up calling me back. And so he like, hello? And I'm like, yeah, I need you to send me the address or whatever. So he starts saying some other shit. And I'm like, address, I need your address. Where's the shop address? I'm getting mad at this point or whatever. So I'm texting my brother like, bro, he don't even know what I'm saying. Like, where's the shop? I need the shop so I can send him the damn car. Now, at this point, I'm not even asking him for no damn money, even though I knew it was 3 or 4 bands to get the car fixed. But if he could have fixed my damn radiator or whatever and the car was still run, bitch, I don't give a fuck running around with no damn bumper and shit missing. Hey, my headlights and still was working. So a couple of weeks later, Bunny Mama have a retirement party. I showed y'all that or whatever. So who I see at the retirement party? Fucking Bet. So I'm like, what's up, Bet? And so he like, what you doing here? I'm like, I came with Bundy. So he like, oh, what going on with your car? So I'm like, thinking in my head, I'm like, nigga, why you ain't been call me? Like, you knew you was coming down here. You ain't been checking on me or nothing like that. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure it out with my car or whatever, because the dude that you sent me never sent me the damn address to send my car to. Like, I don't even know what to do. So he told me something, why he never seen the address. I'm like, I called you. So y'all, I get that I'm getting emotional now, but see, my thing is like, when people start acting dumb, y'all, I get angry instantly. Like, stop playing stupid with me. So he tell me something, I don't know. He was like, maybe he didn't get it. So I'm like, all right, well, forget it. So I'm telling him like, you know, I still got to get back and forth to work. I still got to eat. So I'm throwing a hint out there like, you know, I need help with my other shit because your other brother, our other brother, Top said he would help me get the car fixed or whatever. Now, like, I knew Top was a man of his word. Like, he would send me the money in a couple of weeks or whatever. Like, so I'm just like letting him know, like, you know, getting back and forth is very expensive. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending like $200 and some a week and da-da-da. And so he like, yeah, it is high out here, da-da-da, it's an inflation and da-da-da. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I guess he ain't gonna help me, because before I go any further, y'all, it's very much fucking cheaper for me to take Uber every week. Yes, I am spending $250, probably more than that, to get back and forth to work every week. But they are charging like $400 and $500 a week to get a rental car. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have insurance, all this stuff is coming out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I'm paying out of pocket. And then on top of that, you got to keep that car up. You still got to put gas and shit in it on top of, girl, it's a lot. But thank the Lord for my friends, y'all. Thank the Lord for my friends, because sometimes they'll send me like $20, $40 here. Lunch is on me. I mean, this is something for you to get to work or whatever. And then one of my other friends, he called me and be like, you got to ride home from work? I'll come get you. You know what I'm saying? People are looking out for a real nigga. Let's go back to last year, y'all. Anyway, then that's when a couple of months later, that's when Top had ended up inviting us to his family reunion. Now, the family reunion is his mama's side of the family. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know his mama's side of the family because, like I'm telling y'all, my daddy is very much older. Never got a chance to meet them for real. So I know I ain't finna meet his ex-wife. So anyway, long story short, he invited us to the family reunion. So he called me like, baby sis, are you gonna be able to come? And I'm like, yeah, it's a good amount of way. Like, I should be able to come. This is way before my car, y'all. This is way before my car had an accident, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm able to come, but they started telling me the prices was like $300 and $400 and $500. Then they started sending me an Airbnb that was in Tuscaloosa. I'm like, I ain't even gotta stay at Airbnb. I can stay with Pally. Take me out there crazy, like, you know, it ain't got to be 10 guests. It could be 9. But this is what I'm thinking because I had already had my car back then. Y'all staying with me? Okay. Okay. So Bunda had came home one day. And so Bunda was like, Keisha, I know somebody that can fix in your car. Now, I knew the girl that he had got this information from or whatever. So I trusted her. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that he got information from her, I was like, okay, bet, let me get the number. So I ended up calling the folks about my car or whatever. And they were just like, okay, we got a good price for you. Da, da, da. Bring the car by. We got you. A couple of weeks go by, you know, boom. So I'm like, bet, let me see if Top's still trying to help me with my car because I need my car back, y'all. Like, I'm spending too much money getting back and forth to work. Not only do I need help with saving for the car, but now I need help with my rent because I'm using the money that I'm saving for the car for my rent, y'all. A couple of weeks go by after the retirement party or whatever, y'all. So I called my brother Bet again. And I'm like, hey, Bet, you know, the dude got my car or whatever. When the next day you out from work, like, can you go over to the shop with me and be the, you know, the masculine voice in my life? You don't really have to be my daddy, but can you be my big brother? Like, can you be the voice so I don't get over? Like, I am a young female, and y'all know how these mechanics like to do us females. So maybe we should do it on the weekend because his shop still be open. Like, can you take me this Saturday? And so he was like, oh no, not this Saturday. I got a pool tournament. I said, pool? You swim? He tell me something, nah, pool, like, you know, dealers, like the pool table with, the, you know, shooting pool. And I'm like, pool? When your tournament start? Like, is it here? Is it in another state? He then tells me his next off day is on the 4th of July. So I'm like, what's going on the 4th of July? Because I'm not celebrating the 4th. So he told me, son, you know the family reunion, you know, topping the family reunion. I said, you know what, that's fine. Can you at least take me next Saturday then? Like, I can still, you know, I got enough money to get me back and forth next week. Can you take me next Saturday? And so he was just like, okay, we could do it next Saturday. Do y'all think when next Saturday came, he called my motherfucking phone? No. I didn't get a call, a text, a whistle, or hey, you still trying to do that? Hey, you want to go to the shop? I'm thinking about you, sis. Nothing. He never sent a thing. He never, ever sent I'm thinking about you text. So I'm like, okay, bet. I was like, hopefully, throwing another hint out there. Hopefully, I'll have my car back by then so I can make it to the family reunion. You know what I'm saying? Now, Bet hears all of this. He knows the situation, y'all. Bet. So then, y'all, Top starts sending me Bible verses and motivational speeches and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, like, maybe he's telling me to pray about it.
Baby, help you do what? All I can do is pray for you. Matter of fact, bow your head. Amen.
Several months later.
Let's just fast forward, y'all. The family reunion come. It's the 4th of July. And it came and went. So he calls me. Now, I don't have my voicemail or nothing set up, y'all. So I don't know if he sent me a voicemail or nothing. But anyway, long story short, this is what happened. So I didn't go to the reunion. And I didn't see the need for me to go to a reunion because if no one's telling me that they're going to help me with getting my car fixed or get my car back or whatever, why would I miss time from work, missing my money from work? I mean, it ain't about you giving me money or nothing like that, but the whole point is the fact that I've been asked y'all 4 months ago to help me with my car. No one said anything within these 4 months. No one said anything within these 4 months or whatever. So if no one said anything about me helping me get my car back, how would I know how I'm getting to the reunion? You know what I'm saying? So I text my brother and I'm like, hey, are you still trying to help me get my car fixed? This is after the reunion, y'all. I don't give a fuck that it passed or nothing like that. Cause now I feel like a part of me feel like I'm trying to reach for a reaction, but another part of me is like, damn, did y'all forget about me? Like, what the fuck? Now, mind y'all, Top stays 30 minutes from me. Top didn't call and ask me if I needed a ride to the reunion. Top never called and asked me if I needed $20, $30 for the damn reunion. Not a reunion, for work or for no food, for my bills, no nothing. And Top stays 20, 30 minutes away from me, y'all. Damn, bad, y'all, bad, not Top, bad. So I text Top and I'm like, Top, are you still trying to help me get my car fixed or whatever? Because you told me 2 weeks ago, 4 months ago. I mean, you told me to give you 2 weeks 4 months ago. He didn't text back. I guess he looked at my shit and never opened it. All right, fine. I don't know if y'all been listening, but when somebody fucks me over, I don't want to be around their ass because I'm liable to fuck up the whole party. So then I guess Top got mad because he called me and I didn't answer the phone. I'm tired. I have been going to work, picking up overtime, trying to get the money back for my fucking car that y'all are not telling me that y'all trying to help assist with. No one's saying anything. So what the fuck am I supposed to think? During this whole week, y'all, I'm hurt, I'm crying, I'm not feeling my best at work, but I know I still gotta go to work. So then I finally opened up to one of these girls I fuck with or whatever, and she was just like, maybe you should just ask your brother, is he mad at you? Don't cuss his ass out. Ask him, is he mad at you? Just do that. So I text him, I'm like, hey, are you mad at me? Like, good morning, are you mad at me or whatever? Y'all, he didn't text me back or whatever. He waited until like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know the fuck time it is in California. This is Top I'm texting now, y'all. Because fuck that. So I'm texting Top like, are you still trying to help me with my car? And so, like I said, he didn't tell me back. So I'm like, good morning, are you still mad at me? And so, yeah, he texts me and he's like, hello, Acacia. He goes on to say, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed because... And no, he said he's disappointed and hurt because he thinks our relationship is based upon what he can do for me. So basically he goes on to say like, if I can't give you no money or nothing, you cut all communication off. Since I couldn't help you with your car, you don't want to talk to nobody. And I wanted you to come to my family event. And then he was like, I called and left you a message and da da da. Then he gonna say that your sister called and left you a message and you didn't have the courtesy to respond back to neither one of us and da da da. Then you gonna text me a week later acting like everything cool, like you don't see nothing wrong with what you did. No, Acacia, I'm not helping you with your car. And I'm like, I didn't even cry when he first sent that message or whatever. It was like a fucking switch just went off in my goddamn head, y'all. It's like my fingers just started. I just started texting y'all. I'm almost late for work and everything. But good thing that my ass is Ubering back and forth to work or whatever because bitch, I ain't got to drive. So I got all motherfucking morning to text your ass back because then you got me mad, you got me hot, you got me heated because not only did take your ass down to fucking Alabama talking about me, and this is what I'm saying when I start telling that part of the story, people like, oh, you still sound like you mad. Why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be? This is literally the only family member that I have that still has the same blood as me. Like, we got the same father and everything. He's the only family member that I have that I'm really cool with, that I can go to about anything. But he has pissed me off because you mad at me about a family reunion when, sir, you only called my damn phone. I don't have a voicemail set up. So you lying about leaving me a message because when you don't have a voicemail set up, they tell you when you call them, hey, this person doesn't have a voicemail set up. Could you call back later? Da-da-da-da. So anyway, I had said, that's fine. I had already figured out that y'all wasn't going to help me anyway. And I thought it was a miscommunication thing, but it's a misunderstanding thing. And my anger wasn't towards you. It was more so towards Bat Ass. Because he stays 20, 30 minutes away from me and he didn't check on me. He ain't sent me $20 to get back and forth to fucking work. He ain't saying bat. So then I was like, and then I called him several times. And did he check on me? No, not one time. I put this in all caps. He did not check on me, not one time. And I called him several times. And I asked him to be the masculine voice in my life at the shop so the man would not speak over my head. Then I went back to lowercase or whatever. And if you think I forgot to mention the part where he said that. Did I mention that where he said that I always call him for money? Like, no, fuck, I don't. Like, I call you on regular ass days just to see how you doing. But if you think that's what I put in the message. I said, if you think I'm always calling you for money, then that's fine too. Glenda is the first person I call. And if Glenda don't have it, then yes, I might call my brother. But see, now you have fucked up our friendship. And I know I'm fucking it up some more with this video, but I don't care. Because I'm hurt, I'm angry, I'm tired. I'm really tired, y'all. And it gets worse. It really do get worse because he probably don't even know how I actually feel about my family because he was away for so long. But when he came back, I tried to tell him. They treated my mama like and they didn't care that I was right there. I'm telling y'all, the story goes on and on and on. Like I told y'all, my auntie made me burn up my mama's shit. I ain't had nowhere to stay for about 3 years. I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff still plays in my fucking head. Although I'm trying to block it out or whatever, because I'm blessed and I'm really fucking thankful for everything that I have now. But people have me fucked up when they start forgetting the shit that they do to you or that they did to you. See, bitch. I said, well, if you feel like I'm always calling you for money, then that's fine too. Because I know me and you have a relationship. I reach out to you, and when I'm just thinking about y'all, I'm just so ready to release the shackles of this family, man. Because what y'all won't do is have me around here crying and hurt, trying to figure out why my family don't like me and why they don't care about me and stuff like that. Like my mama. Because y'all, like I'm saying, the story goes on and on and on. Stress can kill you faster than a bullet. This lady died from stress. And my thing is, I saw her stress. She used to bring that shit to me. And I recall her bringing it to me 2 weeks before she died, talking about how much she felt, not cared about. And, she just felt like she was finna die and all the blah, blah, blah. She really did used to always extend the olive branch to my family, because I really, truly felt like she was finna die. And what she did was try to make sure that I would be taken care of by my family if anything was to happen to her. All right. I said, nah, y'all got it. I'm sick and I'm disappointed in you, because just like how you just text me, just like how you text me any other time, you could have texted me and told me what day the reunion was. You could have reminded me of the reunion. You could have said, hey, sis, I'm finna come pick you up, so be ready about Thursday at 6 o'clock. You could have said that, and I would have called my job last minute and be like, it's the death of my family. I would have lied or something like that, but no one said anything 2 weeks before the reunion. Nobody said anything a week before the reunion, because 9 times out of 10, my shit on D&D. Y'all didn't tell me when y'all was coming or reminding me a date or time, I don't have my voicemail and stuff set up, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? Long story short, I just really, really, really pray that I don't ever have to ask for help again. With this video, I'm really trying to turn a negative situation into a positive, y'all. Like, don't be angry at y'all family unless they really trying to fuck with you like this. You know what I'm saying? Because you not telling me that you mad at me over not coming to the reunion, sir. First of all, you knew you would have been down there too fucking long anyway. Y'all, my brother is from California. When he comes down to the country, he spends 2 and 3 weeks down there with his uncle and auntie. So I would have to be riding in the car with them, going to see these people, and No, I wanted my own fucking car so I can leave when I want to. And y'all, like I'm telling you, I'm not in the right headspace to be around that ass. So no, I wasn't coming. Then I was like, you know what? I'm really wasting my breath. I was like, I know y'all older, so my problems don't matter anymore. I'm young. I'll get over it. Thank the Lord for whatever you did and didn't do. Also, it wasn't even about the car. Somebody could at least send me $100 to get back and forth to work, get something to eat, because I got other bills too. Y'all, it hurt so bad because I understand it's inflation outside, and before y'all even say like, well, maybe they got kids and they gotta help out and they got other stuff going on too. But here we are 4 months later. I'm doing well. I'm still alive. My bills and shit paid. Bundy been looking out for me. So I talked about this with my friends and shit like that. My friends and them, they got my back regardless. Like, bitch, that shit fucked up. Cause why the fuck did you wait 4 months to tell me you wasn't gonna help me, and then try to blame it on the fact that I didn't come to a family reunion? I was coming for the sake of you. And I was coming because when I told you I was coming, I had money and I had my car. I love them, but from a distance. I don't want to be around them. I don't want nobody asking me no more about them. I don't want nobody asking them about me. Like I said, I don't blame my brother and sister them about what happened to my mama, this and that, the situation or whatever. I don't blame them. I really don't. That's why I was so open to having a relationship with them, because I had been cut my auntie and uncle them off. But I'm hurt. I can't take these people serious. I really can't. Although I was mad at Bat Ass, I was not finna go around top family bringing up some shit that Bat did to me. Because soon as Bat had said something to me, all hell would have broke loose. And don't let me be off that liquor. But see, that's what Jamie was saying on the phone. He was like, yeah, they getting to know you, but do they know you know you? Like, do they know you? No, they don't. They don't know me like that. Because every time I'm coming around them, It's only for like a day or two. And we don't have conversations to the point where they can piss me off. And y'all just stay tuned because I got more videos coming up next. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
Let's go! Drop it down low. Drop down, drop it down low. Low, low, low to the ball.